পৃষ্ঠা 161 They worked hard to complete the task in time. There is a bridge over the river. He didn't ask me in. He kept me standing at the door. Besides giving me books, he prepared notes for me. I had to go Dhaka because of my sister's marriage. The boys played football in the rain. Christopher Marlowe was a contemporary of Shakespeare. Mr. Rahim has been absent from the office since Friday last. He fell off his bike. Don't worry, you can count on me. The customer gets what he pays for. The leader arrived at a decision at last. He has been ill since Friday last. There is the Jamuna bridge over the river of Jamuna. What is the time by your watch? My wife has no interest in music. Anger may be compared to fire. You are dull of hearing. He entered in a university at the age of 16. He died from over-exercise. Kajal returned to London by plane from Dhaka. কোনটি শুদ্ধ বাক্য? A new cabinet has been sworn in Dhaka. I have no aptitude for music. He is not on the committee. Identify the sentence with appropriate preposition. I don't believe in leading luxurious life. He deals in rice but does not know how to deal with customer. Swimming is conducive to health. I count on your help. The intellectual cannot live beyond the margins of society. It is impossible to break in when someone else is talking. We went for a walk in spite of rain. The Thames flows through the London. Choose the correct preposition. I am entitled to a share in the profit. We dispense with his service. Happiness consists in self-contentment. We should not depend on others. I know nothing about the matter. He died from the injury. I shall adhere to my plan. The ship sailed out of the icy water into another sea. Chose the best answer. He discouraged me from borrowing. He is good at lawn tennis. I congratulate him on his success. The teacher was trembling with rage. The boy dies of cancer. Government has been entrusted to elected politician. Find out the correct sentence of the following. He availed himself of the opportunity. Corruption is apparent to the honest. Bangladesh established in 1971. The man accused of murder. I have been suffering from fever for last 2 days. Shumi is looking for an apartment near the park. Rashid will come to Bangladesh by plane. I was disappointed at the grade I received my last essay. How Did you get an appointment with Dr. Howard? He was smiling at himself and did not answer my question. In my heart, I deplored his obstinacy. Not a word fell from his lips. His liking for cricket. The orphan boy died of cholera. The novelist observant for the public feeling. There is no royal road to learning. The boy wanders about in the streets. Sheila is quick at understanding. The money we asked for was not forthcoming. The two companies consolidated for greater efficiency. I called up his address on the computer. The shirt does up at the back. He assured me of his help. He sat there brooding over whether life was worth living. I prevailed upon my friend to lend me taka 5,000. Officials who are destitute of sympathy do not have intensive to work hard. Our principle is easy of approach. The man was run over by a car. Rita sat on the corner of the table beside the door. He faced with difficulties. I have savings account with Standard Chartered Bank. The project can serve an ecological death blow to the locality. The rebels were put to death. These days everybody complains about pollution. He ran 10 kilometers without stopping. Our flat is on the second floor of the building. In space, the primary necessity for survival are air, food and water. He chose the appropriate missing word. His offer is acceptable to us. Corruption is abhorrent to the honest. I prefer tea to coffee. He have a great respect for him. He ate some seafood and that did not agree with him. My brother has no appetite for food. I have been suffering from fever for last 2 days. He watched the mist ascending from the valley. Happiness consists of contentment. Early rising is conducive to health. Which of the following sentence is correct? I was stuck in traffic for 2 hours. Hurry up, we have to go in 5 minutes. I don't feel sorry for Rahman. All his problems are entirely his creation. He objects to having to go to so many parties. The winter has set in very early in this year. Graf looked in awesome from as she cruised to an easy 6-1 victory in the final game. The boy was run over by a car. He was guilty of contempt of the court. I acceded his request. We watch football match on TV. What is the time by your watch? Socrates was accused of misleading the youth section in Athens. He prided himself on his wealth. Prices are creeping up again. I do not want to argue with you about the matter. I am obliged to you for your help. Look up the word in the dictionary. Students are concerned for their result. Result is no. Russell is the smaller of the two boys. I have no bias against late marriage. He told me to call in a doctor. He takes pride in his wealth. He has a great apathy towards his studies. They crossed the English Channel on a small boat. His assignment is akin to mine. I agree to your proposal. A game of tennis is competitive and consists in beating your opponent. We have recently entered into an agreement with the Island Cooperative Society. The walls of our house have been painted blue. শূন্যস্থানে বসবে he deals in stationery good. কোনটি শুদ্ধ? He insisted on my going there. Fill in the blanks. For all his wealth, he is unhappy. We should be alive to our problem. We should be alive to our problem. Water is changed into vapor. He learned the poem by heart. He died of cancer. I prefer tea to coffee. Remy debarred from appearing at the examination. A man of character is true to his word. An honest man never hanker after riches. Smoking is detrimental to health. One should be ashamed of one's misconduct. Please walk up the stair. A man is a man for all that. He does not hanker after money. He has given up smoking. The school consists of 5 classrooms. He has no interest in mathematics. I have no taste for music. I have no cause for anxiety. He appointed me to the post. His statement coincides with mine. He is competent for the post. He desists from doing this. A prize was awarded to him for proficiency in music. He was debarred from his expectator. Do not laugh at the poor.